social meeting
Yes, I know.
between caretaker.
I know.
So,
That's why I have this.
yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Sorry, let's I can get it.
Okay, I think we can start the meeting. So welcome everybody to the council meeting of the 19th of September 2023. I'd like to open the meeting at 6 o'clock and start by acknowledging that we meet on the lands of the Wadjuk people of the Noongar Nation. Incredible experience on Sunday, the Walk for Yes. Thousands upon thousands of people there lifting the spirits and making everything seem possible. So it was wonderful to see so many people and lots of Vincent community members down there and council members supporting that. Apologies and members of on leave of absence. We do have 3 apologies this evening, so we will be a council of 6 tonight. We have Councillor Ross Iopolo on leave, Councillor Dan Loden on leave from 12th of September to 8th of October, and we have Ashley Wallace as a late apology to the meeting due to illness. So we will go straight to public question time and receiving of public statements. Welcome to our 2 members in the public gallery this evening. It's delightful that you have joined us on this evening. It's not as busy as normal, is it, Leslie? So I'll open public question time and please feel free to come forward and make your statement.
Good evening, Mayor Cole, David McLennan and councillors. This is part of my current situation and I would like you to think about this. What would you do in my situation with a 900mm city-owned stormwater drain found running through your property? This stormwater pipe severely impacts the use and the value of your property. What would you do if the city, as the local government decision makers, decides to deny all liability for the failure to keep records of their own major assets? What would you do if the city then denies you procedural fairness, denies you the right to reply to their decision, denies you a fair formal hearing as per the State Ombudsman's advice? What would you do if the city then, without a formal hearing, refers this serious matter to their insurance company, LGIS, a multinational company with a team of lawyers? Would you expect the CEO, the mayor, the deputy mayor, governance, councillors to support you, assist you and represent you as a member of the community and as a ratepayer for over 40 years? I would like to request a formal meeting with the decision makers, being David McLennan and Emma Cole, to arrange a formal hearing and a right to put my case forward to reply in line with the rules of procedural fairness. Thank you for your reply.
Thank you very much, Leslie. We'll come back to you on that request. Anything that you would like to say? No, not tonight. Thank you very much for joining us. We haven't, we did receive, sorry, did we receive, Wendy? No, we didn't receive any written statements. Sorry, I thought I saw something, but I think that was actually just responses to previous public questions taken on notice. So we've had no written questions or comments this evening, and the responses to previous public questions are detailed in the minutes. So I'll close public question time. Thank you very much, Leslie, for your comment this evening. So we'll go to applications for leave of absence. Council members, are there any applications? Okay, thank you. Item 5, the receiving of petitions, deputations and presentations. There are none this evening. And item 6, confirmation of minutes. This is for the minutes of the council meeting of the 22nd of August 2023. Can I please have a mover and seconder to adopt the minutes? Moved by Councillor Castle, seconded by Councillor Hallett. All those in favour? I declare the minutes carried. Thank you. Item 7, announcements by the presiding member. Just a few things to mention this evening. I just wanted to let you all know that the Pickle District are having their After Dark 4.0 event this Friday. That's the 4th event for After Dark. And I think for those who have actually ventured down to the Pickle District, which is between Leederville and Northbridge. It is an incredible opportunity to discover this creative hub in Vincent. I think this time will be an intrepid, even more intrepid journey than normal, because they're taking people under the underpass into the parkland between the freeways. So it should be a real adventure for those who like to go on one of the Pickle District's art crawl, and I would recommend it to anyone to come down and check that out this Friday from 6:30 p.m. Also, just to mention that we are seeking submissions for 2 awards in the City of Vincent at the moment. They are the Local History Awards for 2023. We're seeking written and photographic entries by Friday the 29th of September. And we're also inviting people to put forward their gardens in the Greening Vincent Garden competition with the closing date the 13th of October 2023. And I saw that our comms team has just released a really beautiful video of a previous winner talking about her garden and the effect that it has for biodiversity and people enjoying it as they walk past her house. So have a look and please consider entering your garden. Declarations of interest, CEO, item 8. No declarations. Councillors, any declarations? Okay, there are none. So we haven't had any items of business raised that are relevant to the agenda this evening from public question time. So that means that we'll just go through the agenda in the order in which it is raised. But before we do that, given that we've already had a briefing on these items and had some questions and answers from last week at the briefing, I'll just see whether there are any items that you wish to call out for debate. So Councillor Hallett, any items for debate? Councillor Castle, Councillor Warner, Councillor Alexander, Councillor Gontaszewski. My goodness, I don't feel like we should move all of them on block. Do we have any? That would be a first. I did want to talk about the sport and CSRFF one, so I will call out 9.3. Sorry, everyone, we're not going to make a record tonight. And then the audit committee minutes. We also need to call those out. No? Okay, all right. I thought that the chair had to do the deputy chair. No? Okay, all right, so we don't need to deal with that. And just to also mention the 17.1, the confidential item, we're also happy to move that on block. Okay, all right. So if there are no absolute majority decisions, then the only item that we'll be dealing with this evening that's not on block is 9.3. So could we please have a mover and seconder to remove the all remaining items other than 9.3? Moved by Councillor Warner, seconded by Councillor Castle. All those in favour? I declare the items carried. So 9.3 is the Community Sporting and Recreation Facilities Fund Annual and Forward Planning Round application. Can I please have a mover and seconder for this item? Moved by Councillor Castle, seconded by Councillor Warner. Councillor Castle, do you wish to speak to the item?
Thank you, Mayor. Just briefly, I'm supportive of this recommendation. I'm pleased to see this project moving forward. Obviously, there's been some stumbles along the way in terms of getting the alignment of the plans that we have discussed in the past, but it's good to see this application coming forward for the next phase of the development and of the master plan, and good luck.
Councillor Warner, anything to add?
Not really. She took my good luck line. Basically, crossing my fingers and toes for admin with their application here.
Thank you. Councillors, any further comments? Okay, look, I just wanted to say that I'm really pleased to see the Robertson Park multi-courts are out for tender. I know that's not the project that we're talking about this evening, but that was a question that was raised at the briefing last night. I think we were hoping that that would be done a little bit sooner, but it is out for tender now, and we're really looking forward to seeing some of those tennis courts converted to multi-courts, particularly for growing netball in the City of Vincent. And this particular application that we're putting is really a total project cost of 1.7 million, and that's about converting the courts at tennis courts, 12 courts at Robertson Park, from very water hungry grass to acrylic, which will be lower maintenance for the City of Vincent, less water reliant, and also some lighting. So it might be because today I was finalising the Mayor's message for the annual report, but it just really caused me to reflect on what a great year it has been in the City of Vincent for sport. Multiple, the courts are getting dealt with at Robertson Park, but I think that we've had some considerable things happening. We've had FIFA Women's World Cup on our doorstep this year, where the City of Vincent really got behind that with logistical support, with parking support, cleaning, helping in any way possible. It led to some fantastic upgrades at NAB Stadium, but also with Perth Soccer Club becoming a training venue, they were also able to reap the benefits by seeing upgraded facilities and a beautiful new 80-metre long mural at Dorrien Gardens, which will be there in perpetuity as a memory of this incredible opportunity we had to experience the best of women's football in the City of Vincent. We have secured properly and finally the $3 million grant for the Lidders Stadium grant for the redevelopment of the change rooms and the upgrade of the club rooms for Florida Athena Football Club. That took a great deal of advocacy, both by the City of Vincent and by Florida Athena, and we're getting close to the point of putting that out for tender. Oh, we're doing this, sorry, even better, we're doing the assessment of the tender. I have requested an update for our federal member, Patrick Gorman, and I will be sending that through to him this week. We've also seen incredible input into our lighting in the City of Vincent. We've had lighting upgrades across some of our fields, most notably at Britannia, where that has really transformed the ability for people to play not just football, but also cricket. At Britannia Reserve, where we've got that growing Florida Athena Football Club, and they've also been able to make sure that they've got space for other local clubs there too, now that the pitches are lit up at night. It's also been fantastic for recreational users who want to get out and enjoy our open space for longer. So you see the dog walkers out there at night time when the community lighting is on. We've also updated the lighting at Charles Verriard with some assistance from John Carey through an election commitment, which has allowed the Cardinals girls to have a home ground for the first time. So incredible boon for girls Aussie rules football in the City of Vincent. We've seen Leederville Oval host the Waffle to great success, and we've gone out to name for naming rights to ensure that they have some money coming in to help investment at that facility. We saw lighting upgrades also at Forest Park Croquet Club, which led instantly to an increase in their membership. We're 3 weeks away from the North Perth Bowling Club change rooms and toilets being finalised. That's been a sticky project as we had to deal with all of the accessibility and new compliance requirements there. We're in the midst of retiling the outdoor pools at Beatty Park Leisure Centre, where swim school numbers and visitations are at record highs, and we were able to refurbish Menzies Pavilion, providing new facilities, including change rooms, toilets and canteen for the Cardinals Football Club ahead of their season. So, and our female sporting club grants have continued, and I just want to acknowledge Deputy Mayor Susan Gontaszewski, because I think that's actually been instrumental in growing girls and women's participation. We've seen it most notably at Florida Athena Football Club, and I think that, you know, even ahead of the football fever coming to Australia, it's had a massive impact in seeing girls and women out there on our fields across Vincent. We've got record numbers also now happening at Perth Soccer Club, and demand for even more playing space in the City of Vincent as a result. So little things can make a really big difference. And I just think that that's had a tremendous impact, and just want to acknowledge that was Deputy Mayor Susan Gontaszewski that got that one started. So in writing that message today, I just thought what a terrific 12 months it's been for sport in the City of Vincent, and thought that was really worth a shout out. So thanks also to our team for all the work that you've done there. Are there any further comments on this item? Okay, I'll put it. All those in favour? I declare that carried. That is the last item of business on tonight's agenda. It is a record in my 10 years. I don't think I've ever had the City of Vincent Council debate one item on an agenda, but here we are in caretaker. So I'd like to thank you all for coming this evening and declare the meeting closed at 6:15 p.m.